How are we all doing? I hope you're keeping well out there. So, in the last video I said I was getting a bit more time in the evenings, but since then I've had no time at all. So I grabbed a couple of minutes and said I'll come in here, touch base with you all, show you a few bits and pieces, and I want to have a look at this Isotech IPS 303DD variable bench power supply, current limited. Now, I had a current limited bench power supply a couple of years ago, and I had it for a long time, but it gave up the ghost. The transformer went in it. Went in the bin anyway, and I was using my Altai PP243, but it's not current limited, and there's no current limiting facility on them, which can be bad at times. You know, so we've had a few whoopsie doodles with it over the years. So this will be a valued addition to the fleet, the workshop fleet. What else will I show you? I want to show you this actually that I was given today. And it's a nice bit of radio history. It must date back to at least the 30s. Maybe someone out there will recognise it. I'll get the camera, bring it up to the camera, give you a good look at this. Aerialite, weatherproof, heavy insulated copper wire, right? And here it is, 50 foot, and it comes with a £200 lightning guarantee. And I'll just zoom in on the writing, so if you want to read it, I'm not going to read it out to you, but if you want to read it, you can pause the video and read it. But as you can see, it gives lots of promises, and this is very special wire, so you know it'll pick up even more signals than normal copper wire. And of course this little fellow is dancing around here. He's quite happy to have given them 2 and 6 for 50 feet of special wire, and the wire is still in it. Now this was the thing the cop made. I don't know if the full 50 foot is there, but I think it might be. Don't know what the, I haven't really looked at this. I think it's oh yeah, it's cotton. It's cotton, and it's probably impregnated with some sort of a wax to make it waterproof. But yeah, it must go back to at least the 30s. So I thought that's a nice little bit of radio history there. Come on, focus. I'll give you a look from every angle. And 2 shillings and 6pence for 50 foot of this fine quality stuff. And there's the little fella, he's doing a dance, he's very happy. Maybe that's the man who, the Aerialite man is after getting loads of money off you for this stuff. There was an awful lot of aerial gimmicks at the dawn of radio. Funny hedgehoggy shaped things that you stick on your chimney that would pick up more signals and all, but of course it was total nonsense. It might have acted as like a slight capacity hat, but the wire going up to this gizmo will be doing all the heavy lifting, or the majority of it. Anyway, people are always selling snake oil and nothing has changed. It's still going on today. Now, we'll get down to business. Isotech bench power supply. It's working, but it went in the bin because it's not working 100%. So it was thrown out, or being thrown out, because the current current metering isn't working on it. But yes, quality stuff here. Current meter doesn't light up or do anything. I think he should light up red. It's green. We can hear that it appears to do everything it should do, and in fact does. It is working, because I used it to test a bulb earlier on, a seal beam headlamp, and it does work. And you can hear the relays clicking in for the various ranges. You can see when I turn the current all the way down, constant current comes on. This isn't working. So we'll open them up and we'll have a look at them and we'll see what's going, see if there's anything obvious, and hopefully it is something obvious. It's a fine looking bit of kit, and I looked at the RS website and I think they were around 500 quid, which is amazing. Anyway, I'll get the cover off them and I'll get in. I recently picked up this Milwaukee screwdriver, and I have to say it's very handy. It's a ratchet screwdriver, and it's got, you can fit the bits in the handle, and it's very handy. I have to say, Milwaukee make nice gear. You know, most of it's out of my price range. Alright, so we're in. So we've got, in fact it's much the same as the last one I had, except it had analog meters on the front, whereas this has digital. But we've two fuses, we've two caps, and I can see that the caps are bulged on both sides. What are they? 1000 microfarad, 16 volts. That fuse looks like it's blown. We'll check that. That's an easy start. Sponsored by Aerialite. Yeah. Check this fuse, and that side's working. Yeah. He's not working. Alright. Tell you what I'll do. I'm going to do something I shouldn't do, but I'm going to be naughty. I'm going to plug it in. Right. I don't recommend this. Okay, calm down, meter. I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to switch on. And I'm going to short out the fuse. Just for a second to see what happens. And it works. And there's no appreciable current being drawn through the meter. But I wonder, is the bulging cap being oh, it's drawn less than a milliamp. Let's try microamp. Milliamps. Yeah. Nothing too severe going on there. I think what I'll do is change those two caps and dig out a fuse, and I think I'll be in business. Alright, we're back together. Change the two caps. May as well change the one for this side too for the voltage, because it was on its way as well. They were both domed. So focus. There you go. Doomed. We'll check them with the ESR meter there, and I didn't have one of these funny fuses with the leads on it, so I soldered the fuse onto the top one. But it'll do, and that's all it needs to do. Let's try it now. Oh yes, that's a lot better. And before, this was jumping around the odd digit or two, and that has calmed down as well. It's not moving at all now. I'm quite happy with that. Right, so I'll box that up, stick it back together. That's another thing, because I've been looking for one of these for a while, so that's going to be very handy on the bench. And a friend of mine is actually looking for a bench power supply, but for his application it doesn't need to be current limited or anything, so he can have that one, and I'll keep this one, and life is good. Alright, well, I suppose there's not a whole lot more to say. Well, I suppose I should stick a bulb on something on this, just so we can have a look at it in action. Right, so here's a 24 volt bulb, 2 watts. And life is good. Right, I'll catch you in the next one. Mind yourselves out there. I don't know when I get another video out, but as I say, when the winter comes in, I'm going to have far much more time for this kind of carry on. But in the meantime, mind yourselves out there, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.